Happy Monday. I hope everybody is in good spirits and good health. If you're new here, I'm a gym girly. I am an entrepreneur and I'm self-employed and I'm a mother of 5 kids. So let's get into this juicy conversation. So I think it's always important to look at yourself, right? Dig really deep and say to self every so often as you can, because it's going to help you, and say, what is it that I need to work on, and what are some things that I could do to improve my life. And it doesn't necessarily have to be so big, because those big things take years. Let's start off small. So let's get into it. So for instance, I'm going to give you an example of something that I could work on that's small, that's in the long run going to help me to get to that big place that I'm trying to be in life, right? So I would say, being that I am starting my home care business, I feel as if I need to start to do things now and not wait until I get my license, right? Not wait until I get clients to start to do certain things that are going to help me be successful and scale, right? Because the small things are the things that makes a big difference in your life to get you to that place that you're trying to be. So for instance, and I know this is like really, really small, but I'll explain other things that I could be doing to help myself. So once I get to a certain place in my business, it won't be so stressful, and maybe this could help you as well. So for instance, I told myself, girl, you need to hurry up and start ordering you some notebooks, some binders, and label them, or already order them with the labels up there. So I could be organized to a T for my business. And I know you're like, how is that such a big significance? That's like really small. No, it's a big significance. You want to make sure you are organized and you have everything where you could just go get it. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy for you. Make your life easier. Start off small and make your life easier. So for instance, I'm going to need three different file cabinets. One for my clients, one for my business documents, and one for my employees. That is something that I could be doing while I'm getting my license and everything that I need in order to operate as a business owner for the state of Virginia, right? Another thing, I've been telling myself, you need to go ahead and order all of these notebooks. Not notebooks, I would say like binders, or something that you can keep all of your important information in, and you need to label them accordingly, because I am all over the place if I do not have something where it's organized to the T, so my mind won't be scattered. So always start off with something small, and I promise you it's going to help you regulate everything else that you need to do, because everything that we have on our plate is so much. It is so much. So even with your life, if you have children, if you have bills, if you have A, B, C, and D, maybe get some notebooks. Put something on the front of that notebook. This is my bills. This is what I need to do for homework. This is when I need to pay them. This is my doctor's appointments. So things like that. So start to help yourself in the small ways to regulate your life much easier before you try to regulate your life in the big ways. So what am I doing? I'm creating a small system for myself in my business, so what? I could be successful. If I'm not setting up my life to work out easier, how can I even think that I can be a giant in something that's much huge, something that's much more challenging? So you have to start off small. You have to be organized. You have to create systems for yourself that helps you be successful. So figure out what it is you need to do. Another thing that I told myself that I need to do is read 3 to 4 hours a day. Pick 3 days out the week to read 3 to 4 hours out the day. So you guys need to pick something that you know that could help you in life. And I promise you, those small things that you start to do now are going to become your routine. And it's going to get bigger, bigger, and bigger. Then you're going to start to do them much more. Why? Because this is going to feel good. Why? Because you're working towards your future. Why? Because without working towards your future, without starting off with those small routines, you're not going to feel as good. You're going to be all over the place. Your mind is going to be scattered. So you need to start off small first. But once you get to that place and you start doing that consistently, then that's when you're going to start to see changes. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel sure. You're going to feel confident. Your body, your nervous system is going to be regulated. You're going to even be more happier when you show up for yourself. I'm not saying that those days are going to be easy. I'm not saying this thing isn't going to be challenging, but it's supposed to be challenging. It's supposed to be uncomfortable, but you have to start off with some type of system. You have to start off with some type of system for your life in order to be successful. Then those systems create what? Routines. Have a good day. I know this was a long video, but put in the comment section, what are some things that you feel like you need to work on so your life can increase significantly, so you can see changes? What are some things? And start off with 1 or 2 things. And start off with small, not big. If you don't start off with something small, there's no way possible you could conquer the bigger giant in your life until you conquer the small one. Have a great day.